Holiday season upon us. A lot of Americans are thinking about their money. How far will their money go? Well, the newest report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics showing that overall prices have not changed much over the past few months, but they're still up more than 3% from last year. Bottom line, you're still paying more, but consumer prices are increasing at a slower rate than we've been seeing. Let's bring in NBC's senior business correspondent, Christine Romans, to break things down. So, Christine, just top line here, what does all of this mean overall on a macro level?
Let's bask in the good news for a minute. Remember when it was 9%, the inflation rate? I mean, that was terrifying, and that was issue number one for American families. So 3.2%, that's better than it was in September. That means prices are rising more slowly. It's still rising faster than the Fed would want, still faster than American families would want, but that is a slowdown in the inflation rate. Used car prices fell last month. Airfares fell last month. Gas prices fell last month. And rents and, shelter costs grew more slowly. So all of that was the good news. That's why the Dow Jones Industrial Average had a very good day yesterday. But, most people care about the grocery bill, not the Dow, right? And so we're still worried about overall prices still a little bit too high.
Yeah, the stock market rallies because they're hoping that interest rates won't be raised again. But I'll be the negative, Nellie. Grocery prices are still high, and that's what most people feel.
And when you talk about an inflation rate that's slowing, that gets, Fed economists all excited because that's what they want to see. They're bending that curve. But for us, the prices are still higher. The level of prices has gone up the past 2 or 3 years. So when you go to the grocery store, you still feel it. Grocery prices, 4 of the 6 categories that this CPI measures were higher in the most recent month. So people feel that the grocery bill today is higher than it was 2 years ago. And I think that's why the opinion polls show every time I say, guys, the economy is doing okay, the public says, it doesn't feel that way. It really doesn't feel that way. And I think grocery bills are a big part of that.
You mentioned briefly gas prices. Yeah. There was a tiny bit of good news there. What are you seeing?
There was. And that is a really big driver of these numbers month to month. Gas prices have been falling. They're down year over year. We'll watch to see if a slowing U.S. economy, a little bit cooling of the U.S. economy, which is a good thing, will keep those gas prices under wraps heading into the end of the year. It's anybody's guess. This morning, a lot of the Fed watchers are saying no more Fed rate hikes. I think we'll have to wait to see if Jerome Powell decides that he can say mission accomplished. He doesn't want any more head fakes. But this is overall going in the right direction, these inflation numbers.
Thank you, Christine.
How clear is Christine Romans?
Thank you, Christine.
It's a great pickup. It's a great pickup.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Christine.